Before beginning this fascinating exploration, make sure to press that subscribe button for more engaging narratives that push the boundaries of how we understand the world around us. In today's video, we're unfolding an extraordinary and gripping tale about a waitress who was paralyzed with astonishment upon discovering a framed childhood photograph of herself inside a mansion she had never entered. It's a story that delves deeply into themes of personal identity, long-held family secrets, and the unforeseen connections that life can cast our way. Have you ever experienced a moment where something from your past unexpectedly appears before you, rendering you utterly breathless and brimming with questions? Such was the case for a waitress during what seemed like an ordinary day at work, until she stumbled across a relic from her childhood that left her utterly stunned. Imagine the rush of emotion as she unraveled a cherished memory from years gone by, found in the most unforeseen of places. There it was, nestled within the elegant confines of a sprawling mansion, a photograph of her younger self that she never anticipated encountering in such an enigmatic setting. This puzzling discovery provoked a whirlwind of emotions and thoughts, prompting her to wonder why this piece of her history was preserved in an environment so unfamiliar and unexpected. Capturing both her curiosity and a sense of nostalgia, the curious case of how this photograph wound up there unfolds into a narrative both astonishing and emotionally profound. Journey alongside her through a tale that promises to ignite the imagination and touch the spirit. One day, a regular at the establishment where Sarah worked presented her with a unique chance to attend a charity function set within the lavish confines of a mansion located on the town's periphery. Despite having no particular anticipations, curiosity got the better of her, prompting Sarah to take up the offer. Unbeknownst to her, this singular choice would dramatically pivot her existence. Roaming amidst the grandiose vestibules of the mansion, Sarah was mesmerized by the sumptuous ornamentation, a startling departure from her everyday surroundings. Every corner of the mansion resonated with affluence, making her feel as if she'd crossed into a realm untouched by time and wear. Her attention was snagged by an unexpected detail that entirely arrested her motion. A small, black-framed photograph caught Sarah's eye as it sat quietly on a side table. The picture was an aged snapshot of her younger self and held memories she believed long vanished. Instantly transported back to a time she thought she'd leave behind, Sarah fought to steady herself. Her heart raced with curiosity, wondering why this relic of her past had surfaced here and now. Questions swirled around her mind, prompting a deep yearning for understanding. Galvanized by a need for clarity, Sarah decided to delve deeper into the origins of this photograph. She approached one of the event hosts, who shared in Sarah's astonishment, equally perplexed by the item's presence. Together, they embarked on a small quest to unearth the truth. In their search, it emerged that the property owner, known for collecting various memorabilia, might hold the key. Their inquiries revealed a story more complex than anticipated, weaving through layers of nostalgia, chance discoveries, and coincidences. As they delved into the situation, Sarah learned that the current keeper had acquired numerous estate items, each steeped in its own history and personal significance. The photograph was nestled among these inherited treasures, its journey from obscurity to rediscovery shaped by forces beyond their understanding. This owner had a penchant for forgotten relics, cherishing the stories each object silently carried, oblivious to the photograph's deeper connection. When Sarah finally stood before the owner, she recounted the photograph's history, sharing personal anecdotes and forgotten tales entwined with its existence. Each description painted vivid pictures of her youth, a visual tapestry adding depths of emotion and resonance. Captivated by the account, the owner was more than willing to facilitate its return, understanding that the photograph meant more than just a captured image, it represented a vital link between past and present. With photo in hand, Sarah felt a profound sense of closure. Knowing its origin and journey restored a lost piece of her identity, while simultaneously reshaping her understanding of the past. Though not all mysteries from her childhood were resolved, this serendipitous encounter showcased the beautiful unpredictability of life. Her heart swelled with gratitude for the unexpected recollection and the poignant reminder of the tapestry of relationships and memories that define who we are. Connections that bind us to the people and places we least expect often shape the journey of our lives in ways we could never have imagined. As we piece together this story, it's essential to explore a common mistake many of us make, assuming our past is set in stone, devoid of any secrets or surprises. This viewpoint ignores the possibilities that lie in our history. Remember, subscribing to our channel ensures you never miss stories that could transform your perspective on the world around you. Our story begins with Sarah, a diligent waitress residing in a small town, living a life that many would describe as ordinary. Sarah's days followed a routine that saw her moving from work to home with little deviation. Most of her social interactions pertained to her job, revolving around serving customers their meals with a smile. On an uneventful afternoon, however, her routine took an unexpected turn that would lead her down a path of self-discovery and hidden truths. As Sarah bustled around the cafe, her thoughts focused on ensuring every customer was satisfied. Amidst the clinking of cutlery and the hum of conversations, a man, whose presence she had yet to notice on prior days, sat quietly in a corner booth. He seemed to be engrossed in a tattered, leather-bound notebook. Intrigued, Sarah felt an inexplicable pull towards him, finding herself pondering who he was and what stories might lay hidden within those pages. The end of her shift approached, and Sarah's curiosity beckoned her to engage in conversation with the mysterious customer. She finally gathered the courage to ask if he needed anything more. To her surprise, the man looked up with eyes that held stories of their own, introducing himself as Nathan. He revealed he was writing about tales from towns he visited, towns not unlike hers, filled with untold stories and unnamed characters. Their conversation flowed naturally, and Sarah found herself sharing details about her own life with an openness that took her by surprise. Nathan's perspective on life was refreshing, and it offered her insight into her seemingly mundane existence from a different angle. As they talked, Sarah realized that perhaps the mundane was not without its own charm, full of understated yet profound connections. In the weeks that followed, Sarah noticed subtle shifts in her outlook. With Nathan's encouragement, she began reflecting on her past, considering the implications of decisions she once thought trivial. She found herself pondering the nuances of each connection she made, however fleeting it seemed at the time. Her world gradually expanded, and Sion had a distinct connection to her life unbeknownst to Sarah. Could this be a long-lost relative or someone who had a special place in her past? What emerged was a revelation that changed everything Sarah thought she knew about herself. In Section 1, let's delve into the concept of uncovering past mysteries. Oftentimes, we overlook the small details of our past, not realizing they may hold the key to unlocking essential truths about who we are. Sarah's experience teaches us that our past envelopes us in a manner we may not immediately recognize. Each forgotten photograph or discarded letter chronicles tales yearning to be told, if only we would take the time to listen. Lucy lived in an era where such connections were not easily illuminated. Her trysts with fleeting acquaintances, fondly remembered and frequently whispered across family gatherings, quietly embedded themselves within the tapestry of time. In those crisp yellow pages of aged journals lay stories of connection, sorrow, adventure, and joy. Sarah had never stopped to wonder about her great-aunt's experiences and contributions. When the unexpected visit to the mansion came about, it started as a mere curiosity, prompted by an unfamiliar name on a faded deed. Yet, it snowballed into an exploration of lineage that was pivotal to Sarah's own identity. Days spent poring over heritage documents and exploring family trees led her to discover distant relatives, including a spirited woman who had once owned a particular sapphire ring passed down through the generations, a piece Sarah wore with casual disregard, unaware of its intricate history and its journey to her care. The mansion's creaking floorboards seemed to echo the weight of untold stories. Every room had a particular character, painting vivid pictures of past residents through the decor and left-behind relics. The once grand library, filled with tomes bound in soft leather, housed diaries written meticulously in swirling cursive, narrating events that shaped not just one family, but entire communities. Scattered, dust-covered photographs revealed faces that matched the portrait in the upstairs hall, people whose lives had intersected with Sarah's in ways she could never have previously imagined. That revelation, this web of connections, instilled a profound respect and admiration for her heritage, redefining beliefs about the very fabric of her identity. This journey sparked introspection about the everyday perceptions of one's own history. If such rich stories lay hidden beneath the surface, could common, present-day moments hold equal importance for future generations? Sarah began to question how her actions today could influence within the woven tapestry of our past. Threads are constantly intertwined with our present, and we have a duty to remain open to the clues it leaves us. An ongoing dialogue with history offers vital insights, urging us to piece together the enigmatic puzzles of our lives. Building on this conceptual framework, let us delve into a deeper investigation, pursuing leads. Just like Sarah, whenever confronted with a mystery, whether it's of a personal nature or an enigma of a different scale, proactively seeking answers can unearth remarkable discoveries. This journey isn't merely a simple exercise in solving puzzles, rather, it's an opportunity for profound healing, a deeper understanding, and tracing paths leading to a future you might never have envisioned. Exploration demands one to reach out, often to people who might hold missing pieces of the puzzle. This network of communication can open doors that were previously unseen, casting light into the shadows and revealing the intricacies of hidden truths. The act of engaging with others transforms exploration into a collaborative effort. It's as if every interaction is a unique piece of a larger mosaic, one that, when assembled, portrays a clearer image of the circumstance at hand. This is not a solitary venture. The guidance and wisdom of others fortify the path towards resolution, leading to unexpected revelations that can significantly shift our understanding of our present and future. In every investigation, curiosity must be partnered with tenacity. The eagerness to uncover what lies beneath the surface of ordinary perception propels us forward. Yet, perseverance is equally crucial, for even the most perplexing mysteries can yield to those who refuse to give up. Every step along this pathway is a lesson unto itself, offering rich narratives full of insights and guidance. Tracking down answers requires a careful balance of diligent speculation and an openness to adapt to new findings. The journey itself often holds greater value than the final revelation, enriching the seeker's spirit and contributing to an evolving self-discovery process. Moreover, it's not uncommon for unforeseen pathways to emerge during this quest for understanding. These unexpected detours might initially seem like deviations, yet they often harbor treasures of knowledge and experience. Trustworthy leads can manifest from unforeseen quarters, and where one believes that all avenues have been explored, entirely new perspectives might surface. The unfolding of a mystery often prompts an internal dialogue, compelling an appreciation for the complex and the unexpected. Every inquiry serves as a reminder that the world is filled with myriad possibilities, just waiting for exploration. These truths necessitate in the quest to uncover hidden histories. The very act of delving into records and archives is itself a transformative journey. As Sarah embarked on this path, she found herself navigating not just through documents and dates, but through layers of sentiment and significance that imbued each fact with broader meaning. With each revelation, she was enveloped by a mosaic of stories, some bewildering and others poignantly illuminating the rich tapestry of her lineage. The moment Sarah began peeling back these layers, she unveiled nuances of her family's past that were intricately textured and deeply moving. This truth-seeking expedition allowed her to forge intimate connections with relatives she had not previously known, unearthing previously hidden ties that transcended geographical and temporal boundaries. Through this process, she was enveloped in a profound sense of belonging, as if each newly discovered connection stitched another thread into the fabric of her identity. Delving into the shadowy corridors of family history is a crucial endeavor, especially for those who stand on the precipice of unforeseen truths. Such an exploration not only provides validation and closure but also highlights the necessity of embracing and integrating these revelations into one's present life. This acknowledgement becomes a rite of passage that invites reflection, reminiscent of piecing together fragments of an incomplete puzzle, where every newfound piece alters the landscape of understanding in subtle but impactful ways. The path to understanding entwines patience with discovery. Discoveries arise as both gifts and challenges, presenting a dynamic dialogue between past and present. Each insight fosters an opportunity for growth, reshaping relationships and transforming solitary narratives into shared histories. As Sarah navigated these complexities, she found that each discovery bore its weight, demanding thoughtful consideration and a deft balance between acceptance and curiosity. Ultimately, the process of uncovering and embracing these family secrets not only enriched Sarah's life but also served as a powerful reminder of the inherent value in perseverance and inquiry. It is a journey that continues to unfold, reflecting the ever-evolving narrative of human connection and the timeless pursuit of identity. This odyssey through family stories represents a journey that is not just about uncovering the past, but about understanding its implications, a voyage that offers insight, resilience, and a profound appreciation for the multifaceted nature of belonging. Certainly. Here is a continuation and expansion of the given text, integrating past truths into present life to move forward with clarity and confidence. To bolster the story with real-life context, studies have shown that unearthing family secrets can lead to a mix of emotional reactions. One study that surveyed people who discovered family secrets revealed that initial feelings of shock and confusion were often followed by a sense of empowerment and healing once the information was processed and understood. In much the same way, Sarah's story illustrates that. When Sarah stumbled upon the hidden chapters of her family's history, she initially felt as though her footing had been swept from under her. The very foundation upon which she had built her understanding of who she was began to quake. These revelations challenged her perceptions, casting into doubt the narratives she had taken for granted her entire life. Yet, amidst the disarray, a glimmer of potential transformation shone through. In the pursuit of reconciling with the past, a journey filled with both complexity and beauty began. Sarah embarked on a quest not only to uncover the veiled accounts that had long been buried in the annals of her family tapestry but also to weave these newfound threads into the narrative of her own existence. This voyage demanded courage because confronting entrenched beliefs and embracing unfamiliar truths is far from simple. She had to navigate through the maze of emotions that accompanied each revelation, balancing her innate curiosity with a newfound caution. As Sarah delved deeper into her family's past, each discovery painted a richer and more intricate picture of those who came before her. She began to understand that the people who had shaped her existence were not mere names on a family tree but rather vibrant characters with stories to tell. Their struggles, triumphs, and choices intertwined with hers, forming an intricate mosaic of human experience. This newfound perspective allowed Sarah to see that the past is not a static collection of facts, it is a dynamic force that continues to echo through the present, shaping our identities, relationships, and aspirations. In time, Sarah began to see the beauty in the complexity of her family's history. She learned that the secrets once shrouded in darkness held the power to illuminate her own path. With each revelation, she gained insights into her strengths, vulnerabilities, and potential for growth. The process of integrating these truths into her life became a transformative exercise in self-discovery. As she embraced the duality of light and shadow in her family's story, Sarah discovered newfound resilience and a deep wellspring of empathy. Confronting and embracing the truth of one's past can pave the way for personal growth and deeper family connections. It's an intricate and often challenging journey that requires both courage and compassion. By looking into the details of one's history, an individual can unlock a deeper understanding of their own identity and foster more enriching relationships with family members. Realizing how one's past shapes their present can offer profound insights, facilitating stronger bonds and more authentic connections. Here are practical tips if you find yourself in a similar situation. Firstly, preserve evidence. Like Sarah's childhood photo, tangible pieces of the past can hold significant meaning and are essential for understanding the bigger picture. Such relics are not mere remnants of previous experiences, but they act as keys to unlocking forgotten or misunderstood memories. Photographs, letters, diaries, and other memorabilia can provide clarity and context, often revealing hidden aspects of family stories that might not have been previously acknowledged. With each piece, a deeper understanding emerges, allowing for personal insights that were previously obscured. Secondly, gather information from reliable sources. Engage with family members who hold pieces of the history puzzle, search through archival records that might offer revelations, and never underestimate the power of third-party accounts to complete the picture. Diving into historical documents or family records can often shed light on events and interactions that seemed insignificant at the time but now offer significant insights. Speaking to different generations of family offers diverse perspectives that broaden one's understanding. They can provide first-hand accounts that are rich in detail, uniquely personal, and carry emotional weight. Understanding that every family narrative contains a mix of truths, myths, and interpretations is crucial. As one embarks on this exploration, approaching each discovery with empathy and openness transforms the process from mere data collection to a journey of healing and connection. It's essential to engage in these conversations with patience, knowing they may bring to light both cherished memories and, occasionally, painful truths. The path to understanding one's history is often paved with emotions that can be complex, yet these emotions are integral to forging a more cohesive understanding of where one stands today. Moreover, listening with an open heart can lead to unexpected revelations, offering opportunities for reconciliation and the strengthening of family ties. Through the lens of newfound understanding, familial relationships can flourish in authenticity and depth, creating a supportive network of shared experiences and mutual respect. In this process, it might seem challenging to separate what is genuinely true from what has been altered through years of retelling. Much like a story passed down through generations, to expand upon the notion expressed in the initial statement, the transformative power of a simple conversation to unveil unforeseen insights cannot be overstated. It often surprises individuals how a casual dialogue, sometimes even with a stranger, can illuminate perspectives previously hidden or overlooked. In the hustle of daily existence, these conversations can become a beacon of understanding, guiding one through the complexity of human interactions and personal reflections. Conversations serve as windows into experiences and thoughts other than our own, filling gaps in understanding that personal knowledge might miss. When engaging in dialogue, it's essential to listen actively and attentively, going beyond mere words to grasp the underlying emotions and intentions. These exchanges can subtly alter perceptions, leading to a deeper comprehension of multifaceted issues. Often, these dialogues challenge preconceived notions and encourage an evaluation of personal beliefs. Embracing the journey of discovery with openness demands an eagerness to explore unknown territories of thought and willingness to accept that not every exploration yields comfortable truths. The journey is as significant as the destination, characterized by its unpredictability and potential for growth. This openness requires individuals to remain receptive and flexible, acknowledging that insights can come from unexpected sources and might sometimes shift paradigms. Acknowledging the emotional impact of newfound understanding is crucial. Revelations, particularly those that challenge long-standing beliefs or evoke strong feelings, need time and space to be fully processed. Denying the emotional weight of these insights can hinder personal growth. Allowing oneself to sit with these feelings, to ponder and reflect, is necessary for integrating these new pieces of information into one's worldview. Remaining open to discovery and the emotions it stirs aligns with a humble acceptance of the vastness of knowledge and the limits of one's understanding. It recognizes that each conversation holds the potential to be the catalyst for paradigm shifts, altering the trajectory of personal or collective journeys. In essence, this openness and willingness to embrace the unknown can transform everyday interactions into profound opportunities for insight and growth, and the unforeseen connections that life can cast our way. Have you ever experienced a moment where something from your past unexpectedly appears before you, rendering you utterly breathless and brimming with questions? Such was the case for a waitress during what seemed like an ordinary day at work, until she stumbled across a relic from her childhood that left her utterly stunned. Imagine the rush of emotion as she unraveled a cherished memory from years gone by, found in the most unforeseen of circumstances. What seemed like a mundane shift at a bustling eatery morphed into an extraordinary encounter that transcended time and space, pulling on the threads of nostalgia woven into the fabric of her being. The air was filled with the steady hum of conversation, the clattering of cutlery, and the intermittent bursts of laughter from patrons thoroughly enjoying their meals. Yet amidst the routine chaos, her gaze fell upon an item that should not have been there. It rested quietly on the corner of a table she was clearing, almost as if it was patiently waiting to be discovered. The emblem, faded from years of handling, spoke of secrets only she could decipher, echoing stories from a time when wonder was a constant companion. She gently picked up the object, her heart racing with a familiarity she hadn't felt in years. It was as if her younger self had reached out through the years to connect with the present. Her mind went into overdrive, rapidly piecing together memories that had been tucked away, almost forgotten. Those childhood days, filled with boundless imagination, adventures, and dreams that seemed plausible in their grandeur, came rushing back with a vividness she hadn't expected. Lingering nostalgia painted a bittersweet smile on her face as she recalled days spent in the embrace of innocence and unadulterated joy. The object, though ordinary to others, was a treasury of countless hours spent exploring enchanting realms crafted from the brilliance of youth. Every intricate detail of its design was a portal to forgotten moments, where time had no bearing on the happiness she could conjure from thin air, and the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary. It was remarkable how such an unexpected meeting with an artifact of the past could ripple through her present with the force of a tidal wave. She was reminded of the infinite loop of time, how it has a way of revealing what is needed when it is least expected. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing content and be sure to watch the video on the end screen for even more fascinating insights. Sarah's extraordinary experience concludes our latest video.